Andy Hudson here with 401k Champions. As you're out prospecting with qualified plans, there's two things you want to keep in mind that will make a big difference in the results that you're getting. Let me show you those. First of all, what I call the 92% rule. And this rule is all about relevance. You're reaching out to a list of 100 prospects. 8% are looking, 92% are not. So when you reach out to your list of 100 plans, 92 are not in the process of looking to make a change to the plan. That means 8%, only 8% are. And here's the point of the 92% rule. If you're leaning in with meetings, benchmarking, here's a red flag report, you're not relevant to 92% of your list of prospects. And that's a problem. You'll still get results. You'll still land on and find if you do enough cold calls, send enough emails, do enough webinars, those types of things. You're coming across the 8%, but you're walking past, because of what you're offering them. You're walking past a lot of opportunities that in the next 12, 18, 24 months will have what we call a triggering event and need some help. But if the only thing that you're offering them is something that's not really relevant, not something that's valuable where they are today when you're reaching out to them, you're kind of watering down the results that you get. So the rule of 92% helps us expand the conversation. There's a second thing as well. There are three what I call service models that advisors use when they work with a qualified plan. The first one is call us. This usually is when a plan starts. The advisor puts a plan in place, helps the business put a plan in place. There's very few participants. There's no assets. There's no complexity to the thing. It's just call us if you need us. The second model is an annual meeting. So an annual check-in meeting. How did the year go? Anything come up? Any questions for us? Anything that we need to look at and address? And the third the third service model is the pro service model. And here's the thing, as you're pushing out to your 100 plans, realize that some of the plans, when they started out, might have started out with this call us when you need us, because there were no participants, no assets, no complexity. And an American Funds did a survey in 2023 that found that of the 1,200 small businesses that they interviewed that completed the survey, 35% indicated that they didn't have the administrative support internally needed to really run the qualified plan business. So if we think about it, when they got started, they're working with an advisor that does the call us when you need us model, and their team is short-staffed, if you will, to deal with the added complexity as the plan added participants and added assets. Now there's a burden. So when we call into our list of 100 and we talk to them about, do you have an advisor? They may say yes, but the question is this: what service model are they using? And is that service model still serving the plan the way it needs to be served? Not all advisors, actually most advisors that are using the call us when you need us model, they're not interested in moving up to a pro model because they don't want to add team members. And they just, they help that business owner put a plan in place when the time was needed, but 401k is not their focus. So no criticism there. But if they're in this model and they've crossed $1 million or $2 million, and now they're feeling the strain of not having internal administrative support within the company, how much more helpful is a pro service model to that plan sponsor? So understanding these two rules, the rule of 92% and that there's three service models, as you press into your list of 100 prospects, will allow you to not walk past opportunities and conversations that will be potential opportunities for you 12, 18, 24 months from today. So by looking at these two rules and implementing them instilling them into your mindset as you're asking questions, as you're reaching out to plan sponsors, be relevant to the full 100% and be aware of the three service models, you'll get a lot more conversations started. You'll be a lot more relevant. You'll be a lot more valuable. And when those things are brought together, we find that the sales results that you're able to achieve are much, much better.